What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty. We have Year 7 Bowl Week Part number 1. Happy Saturday, everybody. We've got ACU against Washington. Kicking our action here tonight off. When I say tonight, I mean this afternoon. I'm all in scrambles, man. It's like 2 in the morning right now on Friday night. It's actually Saturday morning, actually. But I'm trying to get this video posted for you guys because I'm going to be out in Florida enjoying the warm and sunny weather out there, coming from Michigan, of course. It's long overdue, right? It's long overdue. So as I'm watching this game in the rain and all the crappy weather, I'm thinking like, man, these Pixelmen have it bad. These Pixelmen got it real bad. But who are we kidding, man? These Pixelmen love to play some dang football, man. They're living for this. ACU gets a big-time hit on their running back. 3rd and 11 situation, and Brandt firing it deep out here to Jonathan Barrett is going to be a huge touchdown for 76 stinking yards. It's raining on ACU's parade. Jeff Henderson was hoping in year number 1 of his tenure here at ACU he's going to get a bowl victory, right? I mean, they had a pretty decent season, all things considered. Definitely did not stoop below the record that they had last season with Coach Deloach, with Corey Deloach, who was underachieving at ACU. So Jeff Henderson comes through, gets them to a bowl game, a pretty respectable bowl game in the Holiday Bowl, and you know, I mean, they're hanging around, they're doing their thing. Like Alex Jefferson, 1,200 yards this season. Like, they still have a lot of talent. It's just really just coming through in the clutch, and they do here. ACU gets a turnover. I mean, is this what's going to happen all game long? Is like we started off with a bang, and then now we're just going to start getting turnovers all over the place and sloppy field and sloppy conditions. Hassan Bonner, it's probably going to be pretty smart to just utilize Hassan Bonner, right? It'd be wonders if they had Dynasty. If they still had Dynasty, the Mike Allstott type of running back. the ground and pound type of running back there. But they do get a touchdown. It's 10-7, and here's a throw to the left side. It's Aiden Mitchell. It feels like he's been around forever. But he's going to pick up the first down, and here is to the right-hand side. That's Aiden Mitchell yet again for another 10 yards. We're already in the second quarter, guys. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. So we would be in the start of the second. Hassan Bonner is not going to get anything here. And ACU is going to have to kick up another field goal. So 13-7. Mid part of the second quarter here. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. Washington is charging. Tyrone Williams there for 17. 2nd and 10. And Brandt scanning the field. And he's not going to go anywhere except into the backfield. Kyle Brandt's going to go down for a 4-yard loss. Tayshawn Robinson with the big defensive play. 3rd and 14. I thought that was going to be a screen play, but no. Is it caught? He caught that. He was absolutely draped by an ACU defender, and somehow Cunningham comes down and makes this catch. 2nd and goal. Going to get dropped into the backfield, actually. Andrew Garcia with the tackle for a loss and the sack registered. 3rd and goal. The little rollout to the opposite throwing hand. And Tony Sears there for a touchdown. And we're going into the half. And pretty exciting game, I mean, all things considered. With the conditions, we've had a couple turnovers. We've had some big plays defensively, offensively. Rushing yards, though, -1 for Washington. So they're just not electing to run the football. They want to throw it, and they want to make some deep shots. They want to take some deep shots on ACU, and they think that they can handle it. They're only up 1, though, 14-13. ACU got to get it going here. That's not going to be good. Orpheus, what are you doing? Don't make those throws, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make those throws, man. You need a bowl win to get your pro career started, right? You need the scouts to like your game film. That's not going to help you. Long kick, no good. You got to think maybe missing it by inches. Maybe the rain that was driving pushed it down a little bit. 3rd and 1 situation, and look at this. The big hit on Aiden Mitchell, but they're going to call him short. Jefferson will get the first down here after a 10-yard reception. Still 14-13, and here's a big-time run by Hassan Bonner. 2nd and 1. He takes it to the house. That's good for a 24-yard touchdown. Nice explosive play there for the ACU Spartans. They're going to go for 2 here to make it a 7-point game, and they will convert. as Lucas Rivers, another wide receiver that's been around forever, it seems, is going to make that two-point conversion good. And Kyle Bryant going to get sacked, and he got hit real hard. So defensively speaking, ACU is starting to make their presence felt here in this third quarter. I mean, look at what they've got going on. They've got pressure all over Bryant. He is going to get 6 yards on the scramble, but he will be short. 21-14, late fourth quarter with 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. He's going to go down again. That is Merritt Deeks with the sack. 3rd and 10 situation. Here is a little flip, a little flare, little safety route. And that is not going to be good enough to get the first. So on 4th and 6, Washington elects to go for it here, and they will be stopped short. Turnover on downs. ACU got to run the clock out. Washington, they got to call timeouts. That might be the dagger, though. Oh, there is still time left on the clock. Like, ACU's got to be careful here. Hang on to the football. That will be their last and final timeout. And on 2nd and 12 with 1:14, Hassan Bonner is going to get 10. Brings it to 3rd and 2 situation. They have to snap it. They're going to throw with 30 seconds left, and they still got a down to play with Washington, no timeouts. Run the football. If you get strip sacked, you fumble it, you turn it over, holy cow, the entire game just changes at that point. The whole situation changes. So Jeff Henderson, I'm not sure about that play call. Maybe you just wanted to rub it in to the West Coast fans out there. I mean, it is being played in California. You had to travel from Arkansas. Washington people didn't have to travel really that far. I don't know, man. Like, ooh, it's just game management. Just game management. Not good. Not good. Moving on. Let's go to Little Rock and Iowa in the Meineke Car Care Bowl. You guys saw the split with Little Rock's offense. They love to throw the dang football. They're the 2nd-rated passing offense in the nation, 121st in the run game. So they're just electing just not to even attempt run plays. They just don't want to do it. LaQuinton Evans, Keneal Mason, you got some really good weapons through the air. It's like kind of like just why not, right? But they, not to mention they do have good running backs, but just Buddy Monroe doesn't like that play call, I guess. This doesn't want to be pounding the rock with this offense. Good punt. Very good punt for Little Rock's special team. It's going to back Iowa up inside their own 5-yard line. 3rd and 5 situation, and they will pick up the first down. That's Gamara Watts. He's been around for a little bit. I think we've called his name before in gameplay against Iowa within the last 3 seasons. Jared Jack. What a great name, man. What a great name that these Iowa Hawkeyes have here in this bowl game here. But LaQuinton Evans is going to get picked into the end zone, and man, it's like LaQuinton holds this team back. I know they're putting up stats, but I feel like LaQuinton just makes some really just poor choices. He's kind of getting that Johnny Johnson Jr. type of treatment, man. He makes some pretty poor throws. It's like, what's going through your mind right now? What are you thinking? Even this, he could get Keneal Mason killed. He's just going to get him killed. It's his first reception of the game, and he could have got knocked out and not returned to the game. But here's a nice throw. That's a pretty solid throw into wide open coverage. Zach Haynes with the catch. 3 catches for 29 for him. 3rd and inches situation, and LaQuinton is scanning the field, and that's a dart, but it's late. It's late. Let him out of bounds. It's Jason Wilson, and can't convert. So Little Rock has to settle for a field goal here on 4th and inches, and time's gonna expire. What? What just happened? You want to try to draw them off sides or something on a 4th and inches? So they start the 2nd quarter, and then they go for it on 4th and inches with Seth Williams. He picks up the 4th and inches with a 4-yard run, and then they call Seth Williams again, or Ranger Green. Excuse me, I stand corrected. Ranger Green gets the touchdown. A custom prospect, Ranger Green. I think from all the way back in year number 3. So he's making his presence felt on this Little Rock team. And then, hey, Jared Jack gets picked off. So Little Rock forces a turnover. That's Lee Elliott. Nice job, baby. Good pick. That was a really nice catch, too. Really nice play. 2nd and 6. LaQuinton checks it down here, and then we got room to run. Dan Sloan for a big-time catch and run. 3rd and 11 situation. Little Rock trying to pick up that first down, but Keneal Mason's going to get him into field goal position, and that, my friends, is a broken record. Maybe I sound like a broken record. Keneal Mason, reception. He's got 84. School record was 83, so that is a school record broken. So congratulations, Keneal Mason. Meanwhile, Jared Jack, Javon Mason. So we got Masons galore out here. He comes up with a pick. That's 2 interceptions for Jared Jack. This pass also going to be intercepted. Iowa gets the football back. And it just, again, like Johnny Johnson type of treatment, man. Like, what are you doing, LeQuinton Evans? What are you doing? Clean it up. Clean it up. We can't have it anymore. It's 10-0. We got 4 turnovers between both teams already here in the first half of the game. Jared Jack. Oh, my God. What is happening? What is happening? An interception again. Like, these two quarterbacks just they want to lose the game. Like, maybe they're throwing it. They're literally throwing it to the other team. But LeQuinton fires to the left, and that is Keneal Mason with another reception and another tutty for Keneal. He is a pure route runner, man. That's a nice streak route that he got. Nice good throw by LeQuinton as well. Look at Jared Jack just moving through pressure. No big deal. LeQuinton Evans, he can't touch him right now. He can't touch him. With the moves that he's got, man, shaking defenders. I'm kidding. I love to hate on LeQuinton Evans because it's like, I want him to do good. Little Rock is like my baby. Outside of Ardmore, Little Rock's my baby. And I just want him to do well. Just want him to do a little bit more than he has been. It's like these quarterbacks at Little Rock, between Gunnar Rivers and LeQuinton Evans, they've had all the hype that's been surrounding them, but they've never, like, done anything. You know, and it gets to you after a while. It breaks you down. And we're going to bring in Buddy Monroe here. Coach Monroe, like, do you want to talk about your quarterback play throughout your tenure? Well, you see, Gold, it's just it's been one of those deals where we've got all the talent in the world with our quarterbacks, but it's just a mental game, and we got to do a better job of coaching these guys up, put them better in situations to succeed. But we'll get it going. Oh, thanks, Coach. You know, here's the thing with Buddy Monroe and his tactics, with his lame duck coach speak. Results, man. Results. We worry about the results. Your quarterbacks have all the talent in the world, and the fact that we can't get them going, it's a little bothersome. 17-3 game, and Little Rock is threatening after a nice run by LeQuinton. There you go, LeQuinton. There you go. Shove off that guy. He came right after him, shoved him off, and then he came back for more. And he pounds him right into the end zone, man. That's what I want to see out of LeQuinton Evans, baby. There you go. Use that big body. Touchdown, Little Rock. It's 24-3. Defense got to make another play. Another play. It's 3 interceptions. Oh, no. 4. 4 picks. Right? Yeah, 4 interceptions. Jared Jack throws it to Javon Mason again. So Mason gets another pick. That's 2 interceptions for him. Keneal Mason. We got Mason to Mason going on with Little Rock, like I mentioned before, but he's going to get stopped at the 1-yard line, and Seth, that could be Ranger Green or Seth Williams. Either way, it is a Little Rock touchdown, 31-3. Here's a deep bomb. Late second half, like we're late third quarter at this point. I mean, Little Rock can just play it easy, play it backward. You know, just play off a little bit, right? 7-yard touchdown for Iowa. And they can really just run the ball, in my opinion. Just run the ball a little bit. Get out of here. Get out of this thing with a nice bowl victory. Good catch and throw. Little Rock flipping sides of the field. Seth Williams gets another touchdown. That's a 4-yard touchdown run. It's 38-10 with over 5 minutes left to go into the game. 38-10 still. There's a deep bomb to the right. LeQuinton Evans now starting to slice and dice this Iowa defense. Jason Wilson with the catch. And there's another touchdown. Jason Wilson. He's going to end his career at Little Rock with like the most touchdowns, I think, as a Little Rock wide receiver. How are you lifting, buddy? How are you lifting that man? Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. He said that he was going to get LaQuinton Evans going, and he did. LaQuinton Evans had a masterful second half, a better second half than he did in that first half. That was just not good. That was shades of, you know, underclassmen like LaQuinton Evans. But he finishes the game 21 of 30, 341 yards, a lot of touchdowns, even one on the ground as well. So good job, Little Rock. That's the type of production that I want to see from you. You got a good offense. Show it. Let it all hang out. All right, moving on to our third bowl game on tap here today, guys. Boise State against Amarillo. Got some pretty good offenses. A very balanced attack for Boise, and then you got Amarillo there with a number 3 passing offense. And it's kind of funny, right? Like we've seen the number 2 passing offense with Little Rock, and now we see the number 3 passing offense for Amarillo. These teams in the Big 12, man, it's kind of like the Big 12 in real life. They just know how to sling it. 3rd and 5 after a big-time catch for Boise, and then we got more quarterback incompetence in this game here as Chuck Perry, one of the top prospects for Amarillo a couple seasons ago, he is going to pick this thing off, and it was just telegraphed out there. There's a very good zone coverage read by Mr. Chuck Perry. 3rd and 6, Brandon Lee going to make this catch in the flat, but Justin Davis is going to check it down and not going to lead him well enough to get that first down. Ryan Foster for 4. 3rd and 3 situation for the Broncos. And this is going to be rattled loose. Thought that was going to be a catch, but it does get knocked loose. So Boise's going to have to settle for a field goal. Now look at this run by Brandon Lee. Missed 2 tacklers, and then he even shrugged off 2 guys. Brandon Lee, a 65-yard touchdown. We'll take a look at this replay again, guys, but oh, man. 5-star prospect a long time ago, and man, his senior season, he is just racking up the total yards for Amarillo. That was a really incredible run. And it puts Amarillo up on the board 7-3. 3rd and 6 situation. Defense got to come through. He shrugs off a 1, but can't shrug off the next. And oh man, was a fumble. But Amarillo's defense, they can't hop onto it. Boise will have to punt the football away. And then again, on a 3rd down situation, they check it down. But this time it works. Brandon Lee with a little extra yards. Yards. That's a new one. Yards. Extra yards after the catch. But it'll get dropped at the 1-yard line. Justin Davis with the touchdown. 14-3. Amarillo's defense still playing very well. Justin Davis got blockers out in front. He'll take off. Take it all the way up past the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. Brandon Lee one more time. Going to go for 18. So this Amarillo rushing attack, we didn't really expect this. We expected more from the passing game. 4th and 4 situation now after this incomplete pass. This ball's got to be out a little bit harder and quicker if I'm Justin Davis. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. A huge throw down the sidelines to John Hunter. He's been around forever too. He gets 50 on the play. 3rd and 7. Pass complete to Griffin Rivers. We haven't called his name not even once in this highlight reel, but he will get the touchdown. It is 24-3 at the half. And, you know, Brock Musselman making his fashion statement. He's very comfortable in his masculinity. I'm not into the polka dots. Not especially with red and blue polka dots. But either way, I mean, you know, more power to you, man. You're confident, man. I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear pink. That's for dang sure. 2nd and goal. Justin Davis with a score. He's going to get another one. That's 2 touchdowns on the ground for Justin Davis. And that's going to do it. So Amarillo, like, cleans it up. Come on in here. Utilize that offense. And there he is again with that really awkward fashion statement by Brock Musselman. So Amarillo, like I said, just comes on in, gets the job done, utilizes that offense to its fullest potential, and it just kind of sucks, guys. I was really hoping that Amarillo would do a little bit more damage this season in the Big 12. I mean, they had kind of a down year. in my opinion. They had kind of a down year, and they didn't get the season job done. Yeah, a bowl win is always nice, but Midland State, on the other hand, you know, Odessa, that whole scenario, that they just opened the door for Odessa out there in the Big 12 West division. So unfortunate that Amarillo just couldn't utilize Justin Davis to his fullest ability to capitalize and get a Big 12 Team Builder championship game appearance. All right, let's move on to Midland State and USC in the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl. And so far right now, I mean, Midland State is really gashing USC. It seems like every single play is just going for a first down. Like one play in the series, first down. Except this one. Kobe Austin is only going to get 9. But still, I mean, big chunk plays are are happening here for this Midland State offense. I mean, they pick up another first down off of an option play. It's going to set up 2nd and goal. And B.J. Brooks goes untouched. I mean, there was no Trojan within anywhere by B.J. Brooks. Like, what is happening with USC's defense here? And what's happening with their offensive line? John Fuqua sacked for a 7-yard loss. John Weber, John and John meet up. 3rd and 12 situation. 3rd and long. John Andrews. Another John again, man. What's going on here with all the Johns? USC going to have to punt, and that's a touchdown. An easy throw. Preston Mitchell, like, he checked into the game, so he wasn't the quarterback and he wasn't a receiver on that play. Just checked in. It is a glitch, but nonetheless, Claude Gray teams up, gets another touchdown. It's 14-3. We're skipping ahead a little bit. Claude Gray on the speed option run. He will get 7. 2nd and 3. They can get a first down without scoring, but why would you want to do that? Just score the dang football. B.J. Brooks, another touchdown. So if you were playing him in your daily fantasy on DraftKings, you would be winning some money right now. B.J. Brooks, 2 tutties. I love it. Joe Austin with 5 yards here. USC is threatening to finally get a touchdown up on the board, and they will pick up a first down. They'll call a timeout. I mean, whatever. I guess, you know, strategy. Hashtag strategy. But it ends up paying off. John Fuqua here with a touchdown, and it is now 21-10. But just kind of a weird spot for a timeout. I don't know. A minute 50. You're not, you know, you're not begging for extra time. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. As far as halftime stats go and yardage, 89 yards and 34 rushing for USC. So Midland State's defense really getting the job done here. Midland State offense is just gashing USC. I mean, we saw it. We've been seeing it here in the highlight reel. Fuqua, though, is going to get a touchdown, and it's going to be 21-17. So just like that, on a flip of a switch, USC's coming all the way back. So Midland State needs a response score on this drive. R.J. James, 6 catches. He's going to get another one here. And take a look. He's going to get another one for 16 and gets the touchdown. It's 27-17. They will kick the extra point up and good. Up now by 11. Start of the 4th quarter, 6:22. Pass will go incomplete, just trying to throw it away. Felt a little bit of pressure. Here comes some pressure on Fuqua, and there's nowhere to go. He was going to go down. Anyway, that's a 10-yard loss. 4th and 18 with 5:55, and Fuqua at the sideline hits his receiver for the first down. 3rd and 1 situation. Fuqua hands it off to his running back. He's going to roll to about the 1-yard line. Joe Austin for 6. 1st and goal. And then look at this. On the left side, he had the cutback lane. If he just cut it to the left, he would have had a touchdown, but good play by Sean Andrews and that Midland State defense. 2nd and goal. Fuqua busts off. No, he doesn't break the tackle. He will get sacked. It's going to be a 3rd and goal situation at about the 7-yard line. 7 or 8-yard line. 3rd and goal. Here we go. And Fuqua, just more pressure. He's going to go down for 6. Matt Jones with the sack, and he'll settle for a field goal. So 28-20, and then Claude Gray can't escape the pressure. And guys, USC has a chance. They got a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And look at this guy, Blake Moody, with a 7-yard catch, and he will pick up extra yards after the first contact. And here's a deep throw to the end zone, almost picked. 4th and 1 situation. That would have been huge if they came up with the pick, but how the tides have changed right here on just the single play. Just that single play. They get the 4th down conversion, and had they just come up with the interception, it'd be a whole different scenario here. John Fuqua runs into the end zone for the touchdown, 28-26. They have to get this, though, with 13 seconds. And Fuqua, he's going to roll at the 1-yard line. Midland State's defense holds on that situation. Could have had the 2-point conversion there. He literally came a yard short. His momentum was carrying him all the way in, but Midland State hangs on and gets the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl victory here in year number 7. Moving on, let's take a look at Denver Tech and Oregon. These are two schools that have always had their comparisons ever since we started this dynasty. Obviously, Denver Tech still runs that 2013-2014 Oregon style of offense, that read option cheese that gets just overplayed in this game. But they've had success with it, so they're not going to stop, right? I mean, look at it sets up for the pass. And Denver Tech has been actually moving a little bit away from that. So they've been moving a little bit away from that read option cheese, but you know, they'll still implement it every now and then. I mean, here is a touchdown. No, he's going to get dropped at the 2. That's Andre Brandt for 32. Going to set up 1st and goal. And, you know, just these two teams have always had their comparisons. Oregon, Denver Tech, they're kind of like one and the same. Highlighter yellow, implementation with the color scheme, read option cheese, baby. It's all about that. So, so these two teams, and they've even met up, I think, a couple times. I think in a bowl game they've played against each other, and even they've played against each other a lot in out-of-conference play. So just a pretty cool matchup in the Valero Alamo Bowl. Fumble. Denver Tech already up by a touchdown. Oregon was threatening here, making some nice plays on offense, and then all of a sudden here's Livingston coming on in and forcing the fumble on the quarterback, Key. 3rd and 4 situation, and this is going to be almost intercepted. That would have been a huge conversion had they hit their wide receiver deep running down that seam. 1st and 10, here comes Key. He's going to pick up the 1st down and bust off a couple tacklers. He gets 22 on the option play. Another wide receiver type of option, a little wing back action. Travis Jameson's going to go down for a tackle for a loss. Derek Davis gets tackled. Here's a busted off tackle and then a little flip. Oh, they over pursued. And the running back is going to, oh, did he get the touchdown? They're going to say he is at the 1-yard line. That's unreal. That is unreal. And then they can't get in here. That's John Thomas. He's going to go actually lose a yard. But nice blocking with the toss on the right-hand side. They'll get the touchdown. Adam Miller, the wide receiver, gets involved into the running game. Oregon gives up a touchdown here to Denver Tech's Andre Brandt, so another touchdown for him. 2 rushing touchdowns for Brandt, and he's been looking over at Marvin Key like, anything you can do, dude, I can do a little bit better, because you know what? I was in the freaking Heisman race. Where were you? You want to rush and you want to do some things on the ground with your legs? Like, I'm just better. Big-time sack. Marvin Key going to go down for 6, and Allison Meadows, head coach, stoic Allison Meadows, going to call a timeout. So he wants to be aggressive here with about a little over a minute left to play. They're going to go down to 4th and 16, so they will have to punt the football. And Andre Brandt drives down all the way down the field. They get into the red zone, and he's going to get another touchdown utilizing his legs. So 24-7, Denver Tech is kind of wiping the floor with Oregon. Like they're literally running their offense and saying, we can literally run it better than you. We can take your playbook and we can just run it to perfection against you, and you can't stop it. I mean, look at this run here. Look at, whoa, whoop! Andre Brandt with the moves, utilizing his blockers, seeing the oncoming defender, and then just doing a little cutback. Like, dude, Andre Brandt is legit. He is the real deal. And then on 3rd and 10 situation, this game is over as Nick Burns puts the exclamation point on this game. 11 for 14 for Brant, 5 total touchdowns. And Denver Tech takes care of business. 38-7 is your final score in the Valero Alamo Bowl. Allison Meadows, very, very great coach in this series. Through 7 years, I mean, he's had one of the best records in the entire Big 12 out of all of our coaches. So, you know, he's a legend. He's a Big 12 legend for sure. Taking a look at the box scores. You guys saw all these games. ACU moves to 9-4 after a bowl game victory. Washington was 9-3 to start this game. And it was a pretty decent game for both squads. It was just a really kind of it was just a matter of which defense was going to clutch up in this game, and I think ACU's eventually did. I mean, 21-14 game, very close game. I would have expected ACU to have more of an offensive output, but you know, their offense is mostly predicated on the pass, and in that kind of condition, in that situation, Hassan Bonner got a little bit more run than he had in the past. LaQuinton Evans and the Little Rock Battlehawks, they take care of business here against Iowa. They get a nice blowout type of win, 45-10, so that was a nice win for them. Something that I needed to see, and I think a lot of you guys as viewers wanted to see too. You wanted to see LaQuinton and this Little Rock offense just finally just like blow somebody out. Blow somebody out. Quit playing in these weird close games and just derpy passes, derpy play call. You know, play calling issues that they've had in the past. Like, we wanted to see them like really utilize that offense and really blow somebody out, and they did. They came out and they did. Mostly because of the defense. I think the defense came through. Maybe even you could blame just the quarterback. Maybe the defense didn't do anything. Maybe it was just the quarterback that just sucked. Four interceptions, guys. 4 picks. Amarillo's offense was crazy good. They got the W against Boise State, Midland State as well. They had a really good game against USC. USC's defense was a little overmatched in that game, in my opinion. Yeah, 28-26, really close game at the end there. But, you know, I think that Midland State was just the better team overall in that game, and they got the job done. Denver Tech in a blowout win over Oregon, 8-5 Oregon. Denver Tech, number 6 in the nation. Of course, that you knew that was going to happen, right? You knew that Andre Brant was just going to ball out in this matchup here. 4 total touchdowns on the ground for Brant, 248 total yards. Crazy. And then 1 through the air. The guy's insane. The guy's absolutely insane. So congratulations to all of our Big 12 team builder teams that got a W here in week number 1 for bowl season. So guys, the next video we'll be posting next weekend. And you guys are going to get McAllen, Wisconsin, Shreveport, Georgia, Alabama, and Odessa State. So you guys are going to get 4 more games. Actually, 3 games, my bad. 3 games there. And then the national championship will be streamed. It will be live streamed, so no highlight reel. It's literally going to be, I'm going to be hanging out with you guys and talking to you while we watch Minnesota and Ardmore. Hopefully Ardmore comes out to play. Comes out and gets a W, because they've been playing a little bit. They've been playing a little on edge lately. It's a little scaring me. It's scaring me just a little bit. I think we can get the job done against Minnesota. Like, yeah, it's kind of a paper tiger in my opinion. They're 11-2. Yeah, we're 9-0. We're 13-0, baby. We'll get it done. So that's going to be live streamed probably in the next 2 weekends. Of course, next weekend will be the 3 remaining bowl games: McAllen, Wisconsin, Shreveport, Georgia, Alabama, and Odessa State. So guys, it's going to be it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you later on next weekend for the remaining 3 bowl games. As always, thank you for watching, and peace.